Hi guys, it's me Rio. Welcome to the fourth part of the series how to play Yoru on every single map. This time I will show you what Yoru can do in Lotus and Split. First, let's talk about Lotus. I really like it, and Yoru has some potential to be a strong agent in this map, but I can't harness his full power. Let me know if you ever find some more tricks in the comment below. I will read it all. And here's how I play Yoru in Lotus. Entering B side is one of my favorite play. You can do this whenever you want, but not too frequently. Jump on these boxes. Right after the barrier goes off, you send out a TP like this. No need a lineup, just aim at that wall, and then you throw a flash immediately. TP straight into them. This flash TP is the best way to entry compared to other duelists. Why? Because most people who play at B will stand here or sneak behind the box in the beginning of the round, and with that the flash will guarantee blinds all the area, and it comes out just right after the round starts. Nobody would expect it and get fully blind. If it's not the free skill, then I don't know what else would be. Trust me, I did this at least once whenever I play Lotus, and it works every single time. After that, you can entry like normal, send out a clone, clearing corners. If you want, you can flash TP into a connector, gate, A-link, whatever it's called, and play defense after planting the spike. If you have another TP, just send it back to main and play around it.
Time to jump.
About C side, you can use this TP lineup. Stand at this corner, aim at this edge, when the round starts, you send out a TP and it will go straight to hall. So when your team decides to go A or B, you can use this TP to flank or call your team to rotate if you need. Also, this lineup can be used as an entry to site. There's zero chance enemies can dodge this flash. After kill the guy at the entrance, you can walk in normally and plant the spike. You can play post plan by stay behind band and send out TP back to mount in case you cannot stop their push.
Time to jump.
Whenever they come near site, you can use this flash. Elite cannot blind people who come from water. With them you can bounce a flash like this. Now let's talk about A side. This is the hardest side to take control for both sides. With Yoru, he can do this to take main control. After that, you can either use this lineup to TP straight to enemy spawn,
Cutting through. Fake teleport.
or entry like a normal duelist. And when you finally take side control, you almost guarantee wins around. If the defenders let the enemies planet A, it is really hard for them to do anything.
Cutting through.
So what about the doors? The most basic setup with Yoru is that you drop the clone at the left side of the door, trigger it, activate the clone, and then walk after it. Enemies always be able to see you at the left side first, so put the clone there and they for sure will shoot it. Or you can just open the door and send out the TP like that. That's all for the attacking side. Moving on to the defenders. Let's talk about A side first. You can push up to main early and stay behind this wall. When you hear the enemy's footsteps, bounce a flash to this thing. If you watch closely, you can see there's a curve and you wanna bounce a flash at the right side of it. Sometimes you might fail the flash, but when you get used to it, the flash is undodgeable. Or you can just bounce a flash off the wall. If you wanna hold from the entrance, you can flash like this when enemies come close.
Here. Careful here.
Inside, you can flash above the hut. It's kinda like when you play in B side 2 at Bind. In 3, you can send out the TP through the door like this and it will go to enemy spawn.
Fake teleport.
You can silent drop by shift walking. Retake inside like this. Next up is defending B. When the round starts, you can sneak behind this block and wait for the push. You for sure will make it in time if they don't rush. If they rush, you would hear them, then you can prepare for the fight or TP back to safety. I forgot one thing, if you don't want to waste your bullet, then the fastest way to break this door is left click 3 times and then right click with your knife. You can push B with a flash like this. Holding from A and ceiling.
Time to jump. Cutting through.
From upper, you mostly play to retake with this flash TP. And last but not least, defending C. You can stay behind the mount, and when you hear the enemies, you can bounce the flash like this. It is almost impossible for them to dodge a flash, and you can easily get a free kill. If you wanna hold at the entrance, you can throw a flash like this. But I recommend the mount play more. Inside, there's plenty of locations you can play. Finally, it's retaking C. This one, I prefer going from water than hole. And that's it for Lotus. Next map please. Split. Fuck this map. I hate it. And here's how to play it. Attacking B, at the start of the round, Crosshair, pre-aim like this. And when the round starts, you get a free kill if someone tries to pick you. Why? Because normally people pre-aim at your head. By crouching, you would avoid that, but they cannot. So either you miss and you get a headshot, or they realize that you are crouching and have to flick, but you headshot them already, but you fast enough. And trust me, I've won almost all the time with this trick. The common way to entry B.
Cutting through.
After plan,
Cutting through. Cutting through.
you want a lineup? Here's a lineup.
Time to jump. Fake teleport.
Next up is playing from market. Flash like this when someone is trying to push to you.
Careful here.
Line up to van, middle of this drum. Aim like shown.
Cutting through.
If you have a smoke from van, then you can flash TP into Haven like this. TP from Haven to backside the B.
Spike drop.
Attacking A, stand on this pause.
Here.
It's like the opposite trick at B. Shoot them in the head when they pick at you. Also, there's a lineup to ram from this spot. I learned it from Esoteric.
Time to jump. I'll return.
After take Heaven control, you can TP to elbow, and without team Heaven bridge to side jab.
Cutting through.
If you don't want to go up ramp, then this is the other way.
Time to jump. Time to jump. Cutting through.
You can TP to Raptors from Hell. It sounds like you TP to Hell, so normally enemies won't care and you can surprise them. After plant, you can play around side, send a TP back to main in case you have to dip out. That's it with attacking. Let's swap side.
Thrifty.
Yoru is the fastest rotation agent on split because defender spawn is almost a straight line. With just a TP, he can from A to B in just a second. Just send out the TP before the round starts and you good to go. But be careful, sometimes you could TP straight through B main if you do it carelessly. Well, if you have both, then do it. Nobody would complain.
Here. Fake teleport. Time to jump. Fake teleport.
I prefer defending A more than B, so I'm gonna talk about it first.
Cutting through.
I usually stay behind this plant pot, get 1-2 kills when enemies rush to side, TP back, and then play retake with my team. Here's some other location you can play inside with your flashes.
Back soon.
I personally like playing backside with these flashes. Most of you might know this flash before, but this flash has weaknesses that it mostly blinds people around hell, and it flashes very short amount of time. So I invented another one. This one is harder to do, but it's stronger for sure. Line up with this vertex of the triangle, the bottom one. Aim slightly below of this edge, like shown. This flash will blind all from hell to close sight. Not too close though. I'm not sure if it blinds people from Haven though. The other ones does, so choose one of the two, depends on your position.
Here. Here.
Pushing a main is kinda easy, you just flash like this. I like retaking A in Haven, set out a TP to the corner of backside and then flash TP when the time is right. Speaking of Haven, if you wanna play at ramp, then I have this flash for you. Get yourself behind this spot, aim at the top of this bush. This flash will blind all around main. It's really good when the round starts and you wanna push a little bit. Nobody would be able to dodge it. They cannot even see it.
I'll return. Back soon.
But it doesn't blind people whoever nearby ramp, so throw it early in the round. And be careful, it could blind you if you pick too soon. You can flash like this when they have ramp control. Now move on to vent. I only play this position when I want to push mid with a stinker or the spectre. Get 1-2 kills and steal enemy's weapon. Just a flash TP and that's it.
Cutting through.
Playing B Haven is a different story. Normally it's a sage position, but if you are in charge, then this flash could help you.
I'll return.
On B hill, you can flash like this when enemies come. Playing behind this box is kinda strong. It is a one-way flash that I know. It doesn't blind people at the Haven as well. You can play a default and backside with these flashes. Yoru has many options with B-side retake. From CT you can flash TP like this.
Cutting through. Time to jump.
I like retaking from Haven more because there's more option to do. And TP to backside is the best choice. Pushing B main, get good man, or help yourself with this flash. And that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And I
See you at the next apocalypse.
Thrifty.